Hi there, Leos. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at January 18 through January 24. And the big news for you this week is that it's your once a year full moon shining brightly in the sky on Sunday. And full moons are all about closure. And this playful full moon in your sign brings a beam of light to offset some of the heaviness of Capricorn's influence by making it feel fun to wind down, sign off on projects, and bring things to a happy conclusion. And for you, for anything that's like hanging around, that's annoying you, that isn't like working for you, it's time to get rid of it. And if that means having a garage or a yard sale and getting rid of stuff that's in your garage that's making you feel cluttered, or in your home, or you've got heaps of clothes in a storage facility and you're never going to fit back into them, or you're never going to wear them because they would have worked on Madonna in Desperately Seeking Susan, and we're now in 2016. Sometimes getting rid of stuff and selling it and making a little bit of money out of it, or putting it on eBay or consignment storing it, it's just such a thrill because it's so nice to go into someone's home that isn't cluttered. And I know that sometimes I go to my clients' homes and it's just knick-knack paddywhack, things hanging on the wall and certificates of things that happened in the 80s. And it's like, it's so cluttered. And I think a cluttered home makes your mind cluttered. So it's really important to declutter. That could be a theme for you for 2016, with Jupiter in your second house of self-esteem and self-worth, and Saturn, the planet of focus and discipline, in Sagittarius, your fifth house of self-fulfillment. You know how people say that they're living on fumes, meaning that they're living very minimally? Leos, you tend to live very grandly. You tend to like lavish things, and you tend to overspend and be very generous. Let's look at 2016 as being a time when you curtail that, and just a dab will do, all those old fashioned sayings about living life. Streamline it just a little bit. I think it's going to be wonderful for you. As well as your full moon on Sunday, the sun moves into Aquarius this week, your opposite sign, and your seventh house of relationships. And so it's going to be a very social time for you, a time when you'll be out and about a lot more than you have been, eating, drinking, and being merry. And on that note, you have to be careful as well of your waistline and of spending too much money in restaurants. I find, going out to eat these days is exorbitant, especially in Los Angeles, where you valet park your car and you've got a tip. And, it's very expensive to eat in Los Angeles. And, whereas you can buy a week's worth of groceries for one night out, it seems kind of crazy. And I think the older one gets, the more inclined they are to look at it that way. So, really try and budget being the social butterfly of the zodiac as much as you can over the next month. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy that full moon. Make sure you check it out. It's yours. And I'll speak to you again next week.